I'm Simona. I wrote and released a song this year, and this is how that happened. In September last year, I was spending a lot of time singing at a local prayer room. During one particular worship set, I just felt my entire being responding to the nearness of God. It literally felt like my heart was going to burst out of my chest, just longing for more nearness, more connection with God. When I got home that night, I really just wanted to continue in worship, so I went straight to the keyboard. I began asking, what is it? There's something in me that's responding to you again and again. I was up playing and singing until like 3 or 4 a.m. and by the end of it, I'd written a song. I've been serving on worship teams and singing for a long time now, but I never really considered myself a musician. I can only play keys well enough to sort of accompany myself on something. But there was something about this song that was resonating inside me so much that I wrote down the lyrics. I recorded myself trying to sing it. Your deep it calls to my deep. It's magnetic. It draws me. And I FaceTimed my mom and my sisters to show them and ask them what they thought. My brother-in-law is an amazing musician, so I sent it to him to get his opinion. He really seemed to like it. He recommended that I get it produced by one of his friends. I reached out to his friend Logan Murphy, and he responded right away. I was really nervous because I knew recording a song wasn't cheap and I knew Logan was really good, but at the same time, I had this feeling. It wasn't like I felt this huge intensity or calling to be a musician, but at the same time, I felt like the Lord was constantly saying, just put this one out there. I want this one to be heard. When I expressed that to my husband and my parents, they were super supportive. They basically offered to help me pay for it for part of my Christmas and birthday gift. Logan had asked me to put together a playlist of songs that I was inspired by. The music that stuck around with me throughout most seasons of my life have been Lana Del Rey, Florence and the Machine, and a couple worship artists that I really love. I also charted the lyrics and annotated in different places what type of dynamics I wanted, what type of sound I wanted, so that he'd be prepared. So we set the date. January 11th, I'd be driving down to Nashville to go to Logan's studio and record in person. January is also my birthday month, so I took my sisters down with me and made a little trip out of it. So there I was walking into Logan's home studio. It's so cozy, so comfortable, so welcoming. They also have the cutest dog. I can't even describe how enjoyable the recording process was. I truly feel like Logan was able to hear my heart, capture the vision, and really make it a reality. It really helps that he's also a believer in Christ. He was so flexible with me because it's my first time recording and I was kind of nervous. We got to do a bunch of takes until I felt comfortable with what we got. And 2 days later, I was driving back home, so excited to see the final product. You might be wondering how I came up with this album art. I'm actually an artist. My degree's in sculpture and ceramics, and I've been working on this one piece based on the 7 churches in the book of Revelation. It's made up of 7 light boxes to represent the 7 churches. And I had this one in particular that stood out to me because of the heart imagery, which was the letter to the church of Ephesus about returning to the first love. I messed around with a couple iterations until I came up with the final piece. It's been streamed almost 10,000 times, most of them being from Spotify, by about 1,300 people. Most of them are women, and a lot of them are in my age group. It's truly humbling that anybody would want to listen to my song. I haven't spent any money on marketing. Everything has just been a few TikToks here and there. But the best part of the whole process has been you guys. Your encouraging comments and kindness, and having the opportunity to connect with people on a heart level. I got this message on Instagram one day, and it had me bawling like a baby. Even if this whole thing was just so that one person could hear this song, it's all been worth it.